So I'm pretty sure some of you have seen the story with former NFL running back Zac Stacey. Now, the video itself, I can't show here on YouTube. I can't because YouTube will take the video down. But let's talk about this. So Zac Stacey's ex-girlfriend, says she feels unsafe now that the former New York Jets running back is accused of beating her and is back on the streets. Now, Stacey posted $10,000 bond on Friday and was released from a Florida jail. But attorneys for his ex, Kristen Evans, are requesting a judge to reverse that decision. They say the video itself, and it was very, very disturbing. The video shows, if you have not seen it, that, Zac is fussing with her. He ends up just grabbing her and flinging her against the TV and, hitting her. It's bad, bro. It is bad, bad, bad. And that's the thing about this country in America. This happened in Florida. Now, you know how the South is, especially a state like Florida. And, of course, if he done this to any woman, this would be bad. I don't care what woman it is. It's bad, and his behind need to go to jail. But let's be honest. We got to talk about the racial politics of America. He did this to a white woman. Now, it's going to be extra time for doing that. Now, the disturbing video was released last weekend, and it shows, Zac Stacey brutally attacking Evans in front of their 5-month-old child. And that was the bad part of the video. He did it right in front of his child. I'm like, bruh, really? You gonna do it in front of the child? Now, picking her up and throwing her into the television set. Now, after that, he was evading arrest for about a week. Now, he's 30 years old, and he was arrested at the Orlando International Airport on Thursday. He was slapped with charges of aggravated assault and criminal mischief. Now, on Friday, they said the former NFL player appeared in court for the first time, and the judge granted his release on $10,150 bond. His ex-girlfriend had told the local media that she had planned on attending the hearing, but was unable to make it after it was moved to an earlier time. She said she watched on video through her tears. She said it's overwhelming to think back. She said, I love this man and we had life plans together. She claims that Stacey's abuse goes back months, as it starting when she became pregnant with his child last year, with the terrifying attacks escalating. So he was being abusive way before this happened. She said the physical abuse began in May. She said, I didn't report it. I was pregnant at the time. She said, I wanted my son's dad to be there for me and for the birth of his first child. So I forgave him, is what she stated. Now, the police has said they previously responded to 2 other domestic incidents involving the couple, and say Evans received a restraining order, it said, against him at that time. She said he has bullied me for so long that at one point I believe it was my fault, she said. And she also continues, says it's disturbing and disgusting to see things people have said online about what did I do. I did nothing. I never did anything to deserve something like this. She said no one could do anything to deserve something like this. Online, that's the way they respond now. They be like, hey, what did you do? You already know how people respond nowadays. So Evans' attorney has said that he disagreed with the judge's decision to grant bail. He said he just doesn't think it seems right, especially given the fact that the judge saw the video. He said how horrific and blatant that was. He said, of course, domestic violence committed on their clients. Okay, so her attorney said they're gonna try to go back and ask, for an emergency motion to reverse his bond and actually raise it. And if he bonds with a higher bond, they want him electronically monitored. Now, he had to give up his passport, so he can't leave the country. He can't leave the country or anything like that. But this is the thing. I always tell men this. Don't put your hands on women, man. Don't do that. If you really think that you just so angry that you want to put hands on a woman, something's wrong with you, brother. Something's wrong with you because you're not in control of yourself. If a woman is making you that angry, then you need to leave the whole situation. You do not need to put your hands on no woman whatsoever. The only time that I say is okay to put your hands on a woman is when she is doing something to you and you're defending yourself. But abuse like that, and what we saw in that video, bruh, you just need to go. You just need to go ahead and plead out, bruh. I just my opinion. You need to plead out. I saw the video. The video's bad. Now in Florida, he's facing 15 years, and I promise you, he probably get every bit of them 15 years, and that's a felony too. I mean, he can fight it, and that's fine, but I don't think he'll get off. But look, anybody on the jury, they say if they never seen this video at all, they say they don't know who he is, and they see that video and the way he threw her and all that in front, and then this will make it bad. He did it in front of the baby. That's what made it bad. You did it in front of the baby. So now your son gonna grow up seeing what you did to his mama, all on the internet. Good luck trying to talk to your son about that one. But there's no reason for y'all men to get that upset to want to do that to any kind of woman. Just leave, bro. Just leave. Like that Beat King song. Just leave. Just do that. Don't stay there and do all that. There's no reason. And listen, when a woman's carrying your child, at least in my opinion, if she's carrying your child, then you need to be making sure she's okay, protecting her, not beating her. You don't need to do that. She's carrying your offspring. So you want to make sure your baby get here, you know what I'm saying, it's safe and sound. So this is crazy. This is utterly crazy. Wow. Yeah, don't put your hands on no women, man. It ain't worth all that. And if a woman try to put her hand on you or getting to that point she want to get violent, don't be around her either. Because I know some guys, well, what if she been hitting him and this and that and the third? Even if she did hit him, ain't no way she could pick him up and throw him into that TV the way he threw her. I mean, he threw her like a rag doll. I mean, he's still working out the way he throwing her around. I don't know if he doing steroids or what. I don't know what he got going on because his head look funny, like he doing steroids. But ladies and gentlemen, let me know in the comment section. You think he going to jail all the way because that's Florida? I mean, I don't see him getting off on it, but y'all let me know.